What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a Heart's Desire reading for the sign of Libra. Okay, Libra, you guys are first during the zodiac lineup for Group 1. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into your heart's desire reading. If you're new here, welcome. If you like, you can hit the subscribe button so that way you can be notified whenever I drop a reading for your sign or a placement, if you will. Okay. I'm going to just do a shuffle here on y'all's energy. I normally do 3, but I'm just going to do 1 and I'm still going to go ahead and cut. Just feeling a small shift for you guys, but not by much. Okay, these readings are pretty much designed to tap into your heart's desire, okay, and kind of give you a little bit more insight. If you've paid attention to all your readings so far in the last few days, you can pretty much, take into consideration the progression of the energy, okay, to what is stated in this reading, okay. So we're going to do 1 from the top, which is for your present energy, 1 from the bottom, which is for past energy, okay, and then 1 energetically from the middle, okay, and I'm pretty much trying to settle my eyes on a card. There's multiple energies going on, so it could be a lot of placement energy being shared, and there's a particular card I'm leaning towards, just trying to get there, okay, which this last card, that's an energetic pull. I don't want this one, I want this one, okay. That one is in reference to future energy, okay, and I'm going to slide these down just a little bit, and we'll look at the bottom of the deck for the overall outcome in a little bit, okay? So let's get into this first line here, okay? Your energy is in 10 of Pentacles, okay, for your present energy. For past energy is in 5 of Wands, okay? And then we have in the future placement the Queen of Wands, okay, Libra? So Queen of Wands energy coming out here in future energy. Very dominant energy based off of actions, okay? After possibly some choices are made, okay? Now, let's start off with this 10 of Pentacles, okay? 10 of Pentacles, earth energy here, and is usually talking about some kind of stability, okay? During the pre-shuffle, I did see 10 of Cups, but that was in the clarifying deck, okay? So a lot of things presently may be coming to fruition for you that equal to stability of some sort, okay? And so possibly because you've been putting in a lot of hard work, okay, Libra? So things are coming to fruition to give you that stability you've been looking for. The regular Rider's Waite does kind of lean the 10 of Pentacles towards kind of like this family situation, which can also kind of mean generational wealth of some sort. But I feel like this is solely dependent upon you, okay? Libras, based off your choices, decisions, things of that nature, okay? So that's where you are presently, okay? Next is the 5 of Wands, okay? 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is dealing with your past, okay? Possibly having to deal with a lot of conflicts, okay? Either disagreements, whether it be internal or external, only you would know, but 5 of Wands is usually talking about some kind of conflict, okay? So, with that being said, that was in the past, okay? You had to get through a lot in order to get to the present as far as that stability, okay? Again, like I said, some form of struggle, okay, with maybe dealing with a lot of things, okay? Wands is usually about action, dealing with foundations, things of that nature, okay? So, something in regards to that for your past. Next is the future energy of the Queen of Wands, okay? Taking reign of pretty much a situation or just life in general and really staying steadfast, okay, is the Queen of Wands. And if I add this wand to the Six of Wands, it's a victory, okay? I do dabble in a little bit of numerology, so I do pay attention to those synchronicities. Pay attention to your days of maybe you've been seeing some form of synchronicity going on in your life. You know, look up those numbers and see what they mean to you. There's none in particular that I'm really, feeling for your reading, but just saying, okay? Pay attention to those little minor synchronicities that happen every day, okay? There's a message behind them every now and again, okay? But Six of Wands does stand for in tarot of victory. It also could mean you taking the time to reevaluate some things in your life, possibly between the past and in future energy. This being that of you pretty much staying steadfast and being really in control of what's going on around you is because of all the hard work that you had to go through, okay? And possibly having to reevaluate how you want your life to be moving forward, okay? So, with that being said, let's look at the bottom of the deck. And we have the Knight of Pentacles for the overall outcome of this energy, okay? So, Knight of Pentacles, not surprised, okay? Knight of Pentacles has came up in previous readings this week. I think you guys had a Page of Pentacles to start in the right here and now readings. So maybe that page has bumped up to a Knight of Pentacles. I know Knight of Pentacles came up, I think, in another sign's reading, but I don't think it came up in yours, okay? But within your series of readings these last few days, it's nice to see that page has upgraded, okay? So possibly someone coming along with a offer of information, of wanting to maybe share something of value, okay? Some form of an offer, okay? If it was cups, it would be more so about feelings of some sort, okay? Now, in my opinion, when it comes to pentacles, we're talking about earth sign energy, so that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You can either have that in your chart or possibly dealing with one of those signs, but it's just an honorable mention. You don't have to be, okay? But this Knight of Pentacles is looking towards this Queen of Wands and maybe possibly meshing with your energy of dealing with inner conflicts in the past, maybe could have been a part of the inner conflicts, okay, and wants to add on to this Ten of Pentacles that you have, okay, and so that kind of goes up to 11, okay, if we add this Ten of Pentacles with this Knight of Pentacles, and it becomes 11. 11, in my opinion, I'm thinking of Wands, Two of Wands in the sense of really embarking on a new journey, if you will, trying to create a path or selecting a path of some sort, okay? And coming to some form of enlightenment, okay, about maybe how they feel towards you or how they want to add to your situation here, okay? That's for some of you that heart's desire could be leading towards love. For others of you, it could just be a path of career or, personal achievements, if you will, or personal growth or stability, okay? So take that as you will, okay? We're going to get into the clarifiers. We're going to just go ahead and start with one from the top, which is for your present energy, one from the bottom, which is for past energy, and then one energetically from the middle, which I think I'm going to go for this one, which is in reference to the future energy. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So let's see what you have in the clarifiers, Libra. We have 5 of Swords. Okay. Another 5 coming up, meaning change. Okay. Of some sort has happened. Okay. In the past, we have the 9 of Materials, which is the 9 of Pentacles, diagonal from the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so past energy 9, you were feeling pretty stable within yourself, but now you truly are in stability mode in this present energy. Okay, so but we'll get to this clarifier in a minute. Okay, to really dive deeper. Okay, and then we have the 8 of Inspiration, which is the 8 of Wands underneath the Queen of Wands for future energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this first part here. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles with the 5 of Voices. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit closer for you guys. You have 2 faces here kind of grasping at each other with an X, and then there are at least, my fingers covering up the other one, is 5 people in meditation poses underneath. Okay, 5 of Voices. Voices is swords, so we're talking about communication as far as words. Maybe, some self-doubt in a way of being able to get to this 10 of Pentacles presently, or being able to hold it, if you will. Okay, because the 5 of Swords, in my opinion, in regular Rider's Waite, it's someone collecting swords. 2 swords are on the ground and people are walking away. Okay, every deck of 5 of Swords can be totally different and relate to something different. Now with this one, there is a little olive branch kind of below. Okay, so I feel like you have to be mindful of that self-doubt. Okay, start with a little bit of affirmations to hold that 10 of Pentacles energy. Okay, you do have the ability to do so. Just be careful what you speak to yourself. Okay, don't be in self-doubt. You have to keep pushing. Okay, that's why this Wands energy is here, and we'll kind of get to that in the future placement. Okay, but the 10 of Pentacles is achievable. You just have to be careful what you say to yourself and maybe to other people. Okay, as far as motivating them and not discouraging them, thus that X being here. Okay, but again, like I said, with regular Rider's Waite, it's about defeat in words and more so anything than action. Okay, so be mindful. Okay, you can easily defeat yourself from having this if you don't change your attitude towards it. Okay, because it is feasible. Okay, so it could be someone coming to give you possibly an olive branch, if you will, that leads towards that 10 of Pentacles. Okay, for some of you, again, get in where you fit in. All right, let's get into this past energy with the 5 of Wands with the 9 of Materials. Okay, we think about finances. Okay, 9 of Materials, Pentacles, is supposed to be about self growth. It could be having value for yourself, appreciating yourself. As you can see, this person here with these roses, 9 roses floating around them. Okay, but being secure within yourself was possibly a struggle. Okay, so I feel like it could have been internal struggles to really find your worth and your value, okay? Maybe due to, you know, a defeat in having something as far as wealth, or generational wealth, or family, if you will, okay? Because of what has happened or transpired in the past that may cause doubt in you now, presently, okay? For some of you. But just because it didn't work with someone or something doesn't mean that it can't be possible for you moving forward, okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to move forward, okay? But definitely some internal conflicts in the past, okay? Of self-worth, or maybe with finances, struggling a little bit, okay? But knowing that it will come through, okay? You just have to push forward as much as possible. It starts small and then it grows. Thus, this Knight of Pentacles being here on your top row, okay? Now, let's get into the Queen of Wands with the Eight of Wands, okay? Eight of Inspiration here. As you can see, you have this person kind of in transition, moving forward, and kind of a stretch of kind of almost like a finish line, if you will, okay? Eight of Wands is usually talking about fast movement, okay? And you have this Queen of Wands here, okay? Adding to it, okay? In a sense that makes 9 wands, okay? Blockage, okay, of some sort, okay? Setting boundaries, if you will, in your future placement, okay? Because you are moving towards possibly success of some sort, okay? Personal growth, if you will, okay? More so than anything, all right? Just remember to keep pushing, okay? This is the energy that you want to be in as far as demanding, and being able to control what it is that you do as far as in your life, or who's going to be a part of your life, okay? And that may be some choices that you have to make coming forward in the near future, okay? So be on the lookout for that, okay? And if you're seeing this after the reading, it could have been something that's already, energy that's already passed, okay? Let's see what the overall outcome is of this clarifying spread, and to clarify this Knight of Pentacles. And you have the Queen of Inspiration yet again, 7 of Cups up underneath the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So Queen of Wands coming up yet again, double time in your reading, okay? To this Knight of Pentacles, okay? You are going to be very, I feel the need of, or not need, but possibly the want of being a little bit demanding of what you deserve and what you respect. This queen here has a sun behind her, okay? And about 4 lines, maybe 5 here, okay? Possibly demanding change of some sort and being enlightened, okay? Maybe enlightened about the past, okay? And actions of the past of this possible knight. So this person can't come just, soft spoken or anything like that. They got to own up to stuff, okay? And so they have to come with some value, okay? How much value do they have? A knight coming to a queen, okay? Doesn't mean that it's not possible. Opposites, in my opinion, do attract, okay? It just depends on how attractive that that opposite is, okay? And not just in physical stature, but all the way around, okay? The 7 of Cups being up underneath this Knight of Pentacles is maybe them either thinking of the things emotionally that they must provide you, that they didn't provide to you before, or it's you having multiple options by the time this person shows up, okay? So that is what I'm feeling in regards to this spread for you guys, okay? So For some of you, this may be a possibility of a little bit about heart's desire when it comes to finances. For the others of you, it's primarily love situation is what I'm feeling, okay? But you are at this point of knowing who you are and being able to stand up for yourself and say what it is that you want, okay? And I feel like it's a situation of demanding some change. And there's more than like, it's like strings on our hand a little bit. One primarily pulsating on the third eye and mostly on her hand, okay? Are 5 strings pretty much on the hand. So pretty much kind of, again, that sense of demanding in a way, but really being enlightened and aware of what you want, okay, Libra? So you may have some fire in your chart because, of course, you know Wands energy is associated with fire. So that's your Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Okay, so you could have that in your birth chart. It's just another honorable mention of a sign. Okay, so we're going to get into the Heart's Oracle here in regards to the final decision. 3 shuffles on that. We'll go into the book for the meaning. We'll go by 3s on the cut. And we're referring to the very bottom of the deck, which is throat chakra, okay? You may be vibing with a Scorpio possibly because, and I only say that because Scorpio's reading yesterday Sunday, was in reference to them needing to activate their throat chakra. Same number 5 here, okay? Same number 5. Again, change needs to happen. Time for you to also speak up, Libra, okay? If you've been holding back on your words or your feelings of some sort, it's time for you to speak up, okay? You have a voice and it should be heard, okay? So you are in kind of the same boat as Scorpio, okay, from their dream catcher read. You might have Scorpio in your chart. If you like, you can go and kind of watch that reading. It may help you out a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get into the book here. Throat chakra is on 165. Okay, so of course the color is blue. You do have choose your battles underneath. Number 7, having the inner strength to not get into things that need to be gotten into, if you will, okay? Pick and choose your battles. Some things are not worth really tapping into, maybe not right then and there at the time, maybe at another time when it's relevant, or to let it go, period, okay? But the color is blue here. The sound is hum. You have the element of sound with this. The gland, of course, is thyroid. And the key words for the throat chakra is I speak, okay? That should be the start of any of your affirmations in regards to your throat chakra. I speak positivity into myself. I speak truthfully. However you would like to start your affirmation when you're activating that throat chakra, always start with I speak, okay? So it says, located in the throat area, this chakra is associated with communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clear audience, inner hearing. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and others in the creative arts have active throat chakras. To activate this chakra, use your voice in some way. Sing, chant, hum, or laugh, make some noise. Energizing this chakra helps you speak your truth in a clear and kind manner, improving your relationships and increasing your sense of well-being, okay? Like I said, speaking positive affirmations into yourself. I will put the link to my Etsy shop in the description box below. You can definitely try out my Golden Bliss Herbal Loose Leaf Tea, which can kind of course, soothe your active throat chakra if you've been doing a lot of speaking anyway, Libra. Um, it's good as a cold brew. It's good hot. I find it to be a good base tea, but you can definitely try it. I have a sample bag that is $7, and then I also have a tea set, but that comes with a steeper and a spoon, and then I have a solid jar that's like 12 ounces. Okay, so you can go into the Etsy shop and you can try that out for yourself. But I would definitely I definitely drink it quite regularly, and it's very calming and very filling as well. Okay, so we're going to get into the power of surrender, which is your final message of advice. So we can close out your reading. One last shuffle here before we do a cut by 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the deck to see what your final message is, which is surrender your belief in scarcity. Okay, surrender your belief in scarcity. Okay, the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance with this 10 of Pentacles here. Okay, in this way you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, surrender that belief. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Okay, you can never ever lack abundance, only if you don't believe that you can achieve it. Okay, so remember that. Okay, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, instead of sitting still and only looking at what you could or possibly could get to, you need to get moving. Okay, especially with this 8 of inspiration being here, this 8 of wands. Okay, so with that being said, that is all that I have for you guys, Libra. Hopefully, I will see you guys in the next reading. We only have one more left. So until then, peace.